Alright fuckers, welcome to another instalment of Renfrew's Opinion. Just want to thank you all because I said to get 200 hits and put another video up. And I just want to thank you all for all your feedback, all your comments. Much appreciated. The first thing I'm going to cover is, unfortunately, the talk of the whole Scottish wrestling scene now, and it is a certain person. Well, basically, people ask me to comment on what I think of a certain individual, and I think we all know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about fucking Phoenix, James Wallace, man. Fucking man, where the fuck do you start, man? Right, I'll start off like, I never really had to cross the guy personally, right? We never really crossed paths. We shook hands like twice, which I fucking regret now. But the acts he's done, man, is fucking deplorable, man. We fucking girls, man. It's fucking. I'm not even gonna. I don't want to dwell on this because it all proper fucking winds me up, man. But seriously, man, I know that the cunt's going down for a fucking while, man, and he is getting fucking ripped in jail, man. And I hope he doesn't get fucking done properly. I hope he just makes his life a fucking misery, man. And honestly, if he ever dare show his face up this fucking place again, man, I'm not going to dwell on it because it proper fucking pisses me off. My opinion is, he's a dirty fucking nonce cunt that gets everything he fucking deserves. Anyway, let's try and get into some more positive stuff. Now, last time we were there, we were talking about the EWE, our friends at Extreme Wrestling Entertainment. So, I thought, you know what, I'm going to get in contact with our friends. So, I sent them a wee letter, and the letter read, I would have left a comment on your videos, but for some strange or obvious reason, you have disabled them. I would just like to inform you that you have been inducted into the 2011 Scottish Wrestling Hall of Shame for your pitiful, horrible attempt at wrestling. To charge for admission to these shows is an insult to everyone involved, and you should close down with immediate effect and save the wrestling world from yet another BS promotion. Yours sincerely, Chris Renfrew. Well, I just hope they take my advice on board and close the fuck down, because EWE, if any's ever watching, yous fucking suck, man. Close your fucking doors and stop fucking giving Scottish wrestling a bad name, you pricks.
Well, we're not talking about your sperm count. Well, we might be.
Right, I mean, another thing I mentioned last time was the Dave Kidney Kenta thing. And believe it or not, I got a wee bit of feedback as well, and someone said I was bullying Dave Kidney. I mean, they obviously don't know what fucking bullying is. I'm not bullying the guy. I'm fucking laughing at the fact there's an old man trying to be a fucking wrestler. No danger. And the fact is, man, that fucking... I just want to see a dream match, man. What's wrong with me as a wrestling fan wanting to see Kenta versus Dave Kidney? We are going to make this match happen.
One way or not.
So I see our man Lionheart is injured, and the thing is, so I know that's not true. It's all a ruse. You see, the fact is, he actually got the lead role in a musical, one of those like street dancing things. What the fuck was it called again? The fuck was it called?
Step Hard.
That was it. That's right, man. I heard he was good in the lead role. Nah, but all seriousness, man, get well soon, mate. And that's actually going to move me on to the point is, I could easily rag on about the negatives, right? There are hundreds of negatives, but think how many positives there are, because Scottish wrestling getting in a healthy state. See, when we all started in 2004 and all that, we were kind of the prototypes, you know what I mean? We were the first breed to start running shows. But see, now we've got this beautiful mix of experience with, you know, youngsters breaking through. So you've got your guys, you know, guys like Lionheart, Wolfgang, James Scott, all those guys that have been kicking about for years. And then you've got your guys breaking through, you know, your Stevie Xavier, Davey Blaze, all that sort of lot. And see, getting this mix of young and experienced, it's fucking making the scene so healthy. That on top of the fact that there's no, like, well, obviously, how do I put this? The more experienced guys are more than willing to help get the younger guys over and put the younger guys over. So, Scottish wrestling is getting in a healthy state, man. So I'm going to now mention my today's induction into the Scottish Wrestling Hall of Shame. Now you might know the guy, you might recognise him. Here's a wee pic. Yeah, you know who he is? He wrestled under the name Abraxas, maybe Owen Edwards, I can't remember. I think his real name's Owen Duffy. Now, anything I do with this is nothing personal, right? It's all related to business, right? And the reason I'm inducting him is the fact that he booked a show in Edinburgh, right? Cancelled the show, but for whatever fucking reason, I don't know. And only told half the boys that were booked that it wasn't on anymore. Luckily, I was one that got told, nah, it's not on. But for the rest that showed up to the venue, fucking think there was a show on, you're a prick, mate. That was bang out of order. And for that, I'm going to induct you into the Scottish Wrestling Hall of Shame. Congratulations, bud. And to top it all off, you looked just like... Jesus! Yeah, totally, Zandig. Totally, man. Now, one of the final things I'm going to move on to is the art of the promo. Almost the dying art of the promo in a lot of ways. See, as you can tell, as I'm always putting a fucking camera in my face, that I'm a mark for a good promo, right? And that is across the board kind of dying in a lot of ways because of the scripted format of wrestling. See, some of the greatest promos of all time, the ones that stick to mind are guys like Steve Austin, Mick Foley and Ric Flair. They came from within, they came with feeling, you know what I mean? They came with heart because they weren't scripted. It was an extension of what this person meant themselves, because wrestlers aren't actors. We're not. So most guys that you give a script to, they're gonna sound cardboard and fucking false. So just let people be themselves. Good example again, as his flavour of the month, CM Punk. He's not reading a script, and look how natural he is. And the guy is selling pay-per-views on him talking alone. Like, let me give you a good example of the art of the promo.
When my hand is raised at the end of the night, you're all going to see that Kevin Brubaker has the heart of a lion.
Alright, that probably wasn't the best example. But you know what I'm getting at though. The art of the promo, man. Let's ditch the fucking scripts in wrestling, eh? Let the boys be the boys. Let them be themselves, and that's when the best shit happens, man. Right, so I'm going to wrap this up. Keep it short and sweet. And keep in mind, folks, please book me. Peace out.
Guess no, I'm asleep. Right, 3, 2, 1.